Sometimes the most ordinary things hide the most extraordinary stories. A simple object, like a wristwatch, may seem meaningless to some, but for others, it carries the weight of a lifetime. This is the story of a teacher, a pink watch, and a love that never died. Everyone laughed at him. Every day, students mocked his strange choice. A grown man wearing a pink, delicate lady's watch. It became the school's favorite joke. But none of them knew what that watch truly meant. Until one brave student asked the question no one dared to ask. And the truth, it left the entire class in tears. At Greenfield High School, Mr. Harris was one of the oldest and most respected teachers. He had taught English for over 25 years and was known for his calm voice, timeless values, and strict classroom rules. But despite his discipline and quiet strength, he was often the subject of whispers and giggles. Every day, without fail, Mr. Harris wore a small, rose gold wristwatch, clearly a woman's design, on his left wrist. The students noticed. The staff noticed. And every newcomer to the school noticed. "Why does he wear that?" they would whisper. "Isn't that a woman's watch? He must be clueless. Or crazy." Even though no one ever dared say it to his face. The jokes continued in private chats and cafeteria tables. For the students, it was just something to laugh at. For Mr. Harris, it was something else entirely. One afternoon, during a rainy day, the electricity in the school went out. The computers were off. The projector didn't work. So Mr. Harris asked the class to close their books and simply talk. "Let's take a break from studying today," he said. "Tell me what's on your mind." The students hesitated. Then, slowly, they began asking harmless, silly questions. And then, Ali, a quiet and respectful student from the second row, raised his hand. Everyone turned to look. "Sir," he said carefully, "can I ask you something personal?" Mr. Harris nodded with a soft smile. "Of course, go ahead." Ali hesitated. "It's about your watch. I've seen you wear it every day. I was just wondering, why that particular one? I hope I didn't offend you." The room fell completely silent. Some students lowered their eyes in shame, already realizing the question they had laughed about wasn't really funny at all. Mr. Harris looked at his watch for a moment, then gently removed it from his wrist and held it in his hand. He looked up, and his eyes weren't angry, they were tired, emotional. "This watch," he began, his voice calm but trembling, "was the last gift my wife gave me." The room froze. "She gifted it to me on our 10th wedding anniversary. A week later, she was gone. A car accident took her life. Just like that." Not a breath was heard in the room. "I wear this watch every day," he continued. "Not because it matches my clothes or suits a man my age. I wear it because it's the last thing she touched. The last surprise she planned for me. It's the only part of her I can carry with me every single day." His voice cracked slightly, but he didn't cry. "I don't need anyone to understand. I just need to feel close to her. And this watch helps me do that." He paused, then smiled faintly and said, "Now, do you still want to laugh at it?" But no one laughed. No one spoke. Many had tears in their eyes. Even the ones who had mocked him the most looked down in shame. That day, the students of Room 12 didn't just learn about literature or grammar. They learned about love. About loss. About the kind of pain you carry silently. And the strength it takes to carry it with grace. From that day forward, no one ever joked about Mr. Harris's watch again. In fact, many students began noticing the small things in others too. The old wallet someone carried. The worn-out scarf a janitor wore every winter. The picture in a locket. Because now, they understood. Every object holds a story. And some stories are written in love, pain, and memories that never fade. Next time you see someone wearing something unusual, don't be so quick to judge. Behind every strange habit, there may be a story too beautiful, too painful, or too deep for words. Sometimes it only takes one question to uncover a lifetime of love.